Welcome to CISO Learning Solution, a division of SITECH South. This is a tips and tricks series video. And in this one, we're going to be importing and georeferencing multiple PDF pages using two plan views in Trimble Business Center. Importing multiple PDFs, we're going to be importing the pages needed for the entire set, change the page names, create two plan views, and using points for references to georeference each sheet, checking that they match the CAD information. And the learning points of this are importing a limited number of PDFs from a large set of plans, creating two plan views with related unique view filters, and using point numbers to georeference PDF pages. And we will proceed into the video. Hello, we're going to be working on importing multiple PDF sheets. But the first thing, we have some settings that we were going to want to do in Business Center. One of them is going to be, we're going to add a second plan view. And if we tile it vertical, this gives us two plan views. One of the things that most people don't realize is this is really the same view twice. So I can measure over to there from there. But if you notice, that line went all the way from here to there. This line goes all the way. So it's basically the same view, and it has a lot of potential when you think about it. And if you click on the tab, it makes this the active view. If I want to zoom all with it, if I make this the active view, I zoom all with that one. Okay, so a couple more things. We're going to create a view filter to partner with this view, and with this view we're partnering with my filter. So if I click on this and say plan view 2 so that it matches the name, and I say okay, you'll notice that plan view 2 has a different view filter than plan view initial. So what I'm going to do over here is hide everything because I don't want to see anything. Over here, I'll have the CAD information for this project turned on because we're going to be referencing the PDF to the CAD information and then registering it so that it comes up behind our CAD data. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is to import from the PDF. Now, I'm not bothering to do all this with you. I know that I want PDF pages 3 through 5. I could say 3, 4, 5, but I can also say 3 through 5. So you can do a group with just the beginning number and the last number. When you do that, you hit the import button. You'll see the import reader here. It's importing page 4. They should now be over here. One thing that I like to do to make things more relevant to what we're doing, notice it brought in page 3, 4, and 5. I like to rename these by the real drawing name, not the PDF page number. So this is actually C-2 site plan, C-2 site plan. If I pick this one, we're going to say that is C-3 utility plan, C-4 grading and storm plan. I'm just hitting the enter key to get it processed. You could click in a gray bar as well. But notice that if we come back over to view filter, it now makes them much more relevant in the plan than with the default name that was imported. So now what we're going to do is just take a quick look at what it takes to bring just one in and reference it. If we go to georeference this, and it comes up over here. If you're just doing one, I would just recommend doing it like this. Since I can see this, I like to get 90-degree bends. That's a positive. And then come and pick the same location over here, and then come up to the other side, get a little bit of distance in here, and pick the same point over here. And register. And now, if you'll notice that the plan has in fact been brought up against the or underneath of the CAD information, but it matches directly. And I just recommend go in there and check that to make sure that you didn't snap at the wrong place and it get twisted a little bit. But this translated and it rotated and it scaled the PDF to fit the CAD dimension, line work dimensions, all in one action over here. But since we have 3 that we want to do this with, propose another alternative. If I go back here and get rid of what we've got, just make sure I haven't lost them. No, they're still there. So again, if I make this view the active view, actually I want this to be the active view. What I'm going to do is create a point, and I'll give it a number 1000. And I have a layer already, part of my prototype, called points PDF, and we're going to give it a code of PDF ref point, and I'm going to select the northing and it'll get the easting as well, simultaneously. So if I pick that and I add it and turn the point ID and the feature code, and we'll come down here to this end and do the next point. It's already numbered to the next one, 1001, same layer, same code. And we'll add that. So all I've done here is I've added a point at this end and a point at that end, which are the reference points that I'm going to pick with the PDF. So if I highlight here and then go back to the Project Explorer and georeference this PDF, I can zoom in here, pick that location, and type 1000. Tab to the next field. And the tab key is a nice key to use as an enter rather than the actual enter key. So we'll pick that point, and that's 1001. Tab and register. And this time we registered it over by using the points. And notice it fell right on top. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next plan and we're going to do the same thing. Oh, I made the mistake of making that active. So let's get rid of that, make this active, and we'll just pick this one and say we want to georeference it. I'll come down here, do the same exact thing again. 1000. And we'll just keep moving up here. Pick that 1001 and register. Oop, I needed to tab past that field. Okay, so that one is done. Make sure we're focused here, and we'll go to plan number 4. Do the same thing. $1,000. Pick that point, 1001, tab, and register. And now we should be able to come over here and just go to view filter, turn them all off, turn one on at a time, just to make sure that they are in the correct location. And there we have brought in 3 PDFs of different information, but in the same location. And if you'll notice over here, the data was not in the same location in the title block from this one as it was to this one. And that's one of the reasons why you just need to kind of do each one of them separate. Because if I just held the one location, it would have shifted the data. So I can now get rid of plan view or plan view 2. And now we're ready to start working with the project. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to Tips and Tricks for for Trimble Business Center, brought to you by CISO Learning Solutions, a division of SITECH South. We offer in-classroom training, customized training at our site or yours, online training, as well as full-length training videos. Please call 404-505-8181 or email us at info@sitechsouth.com for more information. Alternatively, you may visit our website for a calendar of upcoming in-class training dates. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.